If your heart races and feel a hollow in your stomach whenever your partner starts pulling away, this is for you. When your partner pulls away, it's natural to panic. Your mind races with fears of abandonment and rejection, but stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll not only understand what's really going on, but you'll have a proven strategy to bring your romance back from the brink. 1. They're overwhelmed and need space. People may pull away from you, not because of something you did, but because they think you're too much. They might feel this way because of worry at work, problems with family, or even their own inner demons. When someone's emotional tank is full, they might shut down and avoid people until they feel better. Put yourself in their shoes for a moment. We all have times when life's demands pile up, leaving us mentally and physically exhausted. During those periods, even something as simple as carrying on a conversation can feel draining. By giving your partner the space they need to recharge, you demonstrate empathy and patience, qualities that will strengthen your bond. Additionally, resist the urge to bombard them with questions or demand explanations. This will likely backfire, pushing them further away. Instead, convey through actions that you're a safe haven they can return to when ready. 2. They're reassessing the relationship. At certain junctures, your partner may pull away as they subconsciously reevaluate the relationship's trajectory. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could mean they're envisioning a future with you and contemplating the next steps. During this period of introspection, don't make the mistake of bombarding your partner with pleas or criticisms. This creates an atmosphere of desperation, which rarely facilitates the healthy communication needed to move your relationship forward. Instead, view this as an opportunity to honestly examine your own role. Are you nurturing the romance or taking your partner for granted? Are you clearly communicating your needs and desires? By focusing inward, you can address potential shortcomings and emerge as a better partner. 3. Insecurity is getting in the way of intimacy. One of the most common reasons partners pull away has roots in insecurity and self-doubt. Perhaps your loved one fears getting too close out of ingrained beliefs that they are unlovable or will inevitably be abandoned. If this resonates, it's crucial to create a safe atmosphere where fears can be expressed without judgment. Resist advising or dismissing their concerns, as this will cause them to retreat further into their shell. Instead, practice active listening and make your partner feel heard and understood. Additionally, be unstinting with physical affection, words of affirmation, and quality time together. These actions reaffirm your unconditional love and steadily dismantle those internal beliefs that jeopardize intimacy. 4. They're protecting themselves after being hurt. Has your partner been burned by infidelity or betrayal in past relationships? If so, their distancing behaviors may stem from a protective instinct to avoid being hurt again. When someone has had their trust violated, it's folly to demand they instantly get over it. These deep emotional wounds take time and reassurance to heal. If you pressure your partner before they've fully processed the hurt, you risk re-traumatizing them. The antidote? Patience and consistency are paramount. By reliably showing up as a safe partner over an extended period, you gradually chip away at the defensive walls. Small gestures like honoring commitments and respecting boundaries cultivate a sense of security. 5. Their love language has changed. Although it's unspecified, most romantic conflicts arise from unmet emotional needs. One partner may protest, "You never listen," while the other is confused, believing they're attentive. The cause is often differing love languages, the specific ways we each give and receive affection. When your partner's primary love language changes, the disconnect means they no longer feel loved through your usual channels. Perhaps words of affirmation used to melt your partner's heart, but now they crave quality time together. Likewise, the lavish gifts that once delighted may now be outweighed by unmet needs for physical touch or acts of service. The solution begins with open, judgment-free dialogue to understand each other's perspectives. From there, you can realign your efforts in a way that makes your partner feel truly cherished. 6. There's a loss of respect. One of the fastest ways to erode a relationship is treating your partner with a lack of respect. Perhaps you've become condescending or engage in destructive behavior like harsh criticism, controlling actions, or broken promises. If this resonates, understand that words alone likely won't rebuild lost esteem. It's time for a profound shift in your attitudes and actions to prove you respect your partner as an equal. This may include amends for past transgressions, as well as cultivating new habits like ethical honesty, accountability, and refusing to treat your partner as inferior or subordinate. In essence, you must demonstrate over time that the loss of respect was an aberration rather than a personality flaw. This is challenging work, but restoring respect is the only way to facilitate true intimacy and closeness. 7. You've allowed anger and resentment to grow. Unresolved anger and resentments act like relationship termites, silently eating away at the foundations of intimacy. When your partner harbors resentment towards you, it deadens their affection and emotional responsiveness. Identifying and addressing these resentments takes vulnerability on both sides. Your partner must be willing to express their grievances, while you must resist becoming defensive. View this as an opportunity to understand where you've fallen short and sincerely apologize. From there, you can collaboratively devise a plan to resolve the harms and rebuild trust through consistent change behaviors over time. The path may be arduous, but eroding resentments is the only way to revive closeness. 8. They're having commitment issues. At certain relationship stages, it's natural for one partner to develop cold feet and pull back. This is often triggered by fears of losing independence, distrust from past hurts, or generalized anxiety about making a permanent commitment. Rather than forcing the issue, the wisest response is to have an honest discussion about the root causes behind your partner's ambivalence. Are they harboring outdated beliefs about sacrificing identity? Do they lack role models of healthy, committed relationships? Getting to the heart of the matter allows you to systematically address concerns. Remember, you can't force someone to commit who isn't ready. Preserve your self-respect by making it clear you won't be kept dangling indefinitely. But if their concerns seem valid, see if you can patiently work through them together at a pace that doesn't arouse further flight instincts. 9. You've lost that love and feeling. One of the cruelest ironies of long-term relationships is how easily romantic rituals and spontaneity can fall by the wayside. When partners stop courting each other, it's easy for love to transform into roommate-like complacency. If this sounds like your relationship, injecting newfound fun, novelty, and excitement into your connection is paramount. Plan weekly date nights to recapture the thrill of being together. Indulge each other's love languages through thoughtful gestures, and never stop putting in the effort you did in those giddy first months. Love is a renewable resource when given continuous attention. Sometimes realizing you've settled into a rut is all the motivation needed to shake up stale patterns. With consistent effort, you can absolutely rekindle those butterflies and appreciative wonder towards one another. 10. You're not emotionally intimate. When partners pull away, physical intimacy often suffers as well. But human beings have an innate need for emotional intimacy too, the reassuring sense of being truly seen, vulnerabilities and all. To facilitate emotional intimacy, make a habit of checking in on your partner's internal landscapes through empathetic listening. Share your own unguarded thoughts and feelings too. Celebrate one another's successes and provide a soft place to fall during struggles. Cultivating this level of openness requires dropping prideful pretenses. You must both be willing to expose your authentic selves, bravely expressing the full kaleidoscope of emotions, even the messy, uncomfortable ones. In doing so, you forge profound connections most people spend lifetimes chasing. When partners attain true emotional intimacy, it becomes virtually impossible to pull away for long. You come to understand one another as complete human beings, creating a gravitational force that naturally draws you back together even after periodic separations. That being said, when your partner pulls away, it can trigger deep feelings of panic and rejection. But understanding the root causes is the first step to restoring intimacy. By pinpointing whether it's overwhelming emotions, commitment issues, disrespect, love language disconnects, or intimacy deficiencies at play, you can craft a tailored action plan. Stay attuned to your partner's needs, communicate openly, and focus on rebuilding a foundation of trust, respect, and appreciation. With wisdom and effort, even the most distant partner can be drawn closer into a rejuvenated, loving bond. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.